Yo, what is up, guys? How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be doing a video on the 2019 GSX-S750. I've had this bike for now just a little over a month, and I'm going to be doing a review, but also what I've done as far as mods and stuff like that to the bike, and then maybe some plans and stuff for the bike. So as you guys can see, it has the white exterior with a blue trimming and stuff like that. Also, as the sun hits it, there's a little bit of a blue pearlescent that's actually inside the white paint there, and it actually looks amazing. So this is the choice. It has ABS, has the Nissan brakes, and yeah, and of course it has the odometer is pretty nice there, as you can see. So when I got this bike, of course it was brand new, completely stock. So with that being said, I want to show you guys exactly some of the mods that I've done to the bike. So the very first mod that I actually got was frame sliders, one on each side there, and you know, just in case if I put the bike down or whatever, I have those to help out a little bit. The bike actually came stock with the bar-end slider, frame slider, whatever, bar-end sliders, what do you even call them. And the second mod that I did was I got a tank pad, just to help that not scratch it up so much, and you know, I think it looks pretty good too. Kind of matches the bike a little bit. Third mod, I got the GR Moto full carbon exhaust. These guys are from the UK, and I ordered one of their exhausts, shipped it over from the UK, whatever. It took about a week or so, which was pretty damn fast. Put it on there. It sounds absolutely amazing, which you guys will hear once we do, you know, get a little bit of a ride out. But the bike sounds fantastic, but stock it sounded okay. Now the next mod I got on the bike is a windscreen. This thing is blacked out. It looks, I mean, it makes the bike look that much more aggressive. I really do like it. I think it's a nice little touch. And the most recent mod, which was just a couple of days ago, was I got my Fender Eliminator Kit, and it makes the bike look fantastic. Beforehand, dude, it came out like out here, and it just looked hideous. It didn't look horrible actually, but to me it looked absolutely disgusting. Had to get rid of it. It took a while to get in because of all this coronavirus stuff, so everything was kind of a backward to begin with, but that just came in a couple of days ago, and we got that on. The bike is a little bit dirty, so excuse that. I've been riding pretty much all day, and there's been a lot of dust and whatnot all over the roads today, so and quite a bit of bugs as well. So yeah, that's it for that. And let's hop on the bike, and I'll tell you some of the things that I want to do. Sounds pretty good. I actually really like the sound of this bike. So I have put, let's actually look exactly how many. 1,418 miles on the bike, and it's every single mile has been an absolute pleasure riding this bike. What's up, guys? They just stared. Alright, cool. Anyways, every single mile that I've put on this bike though has been an absolute pleasure, man. I have just had the best time with this bike, for real. It's been an absolute just saint to me. Now this is actually my first, you know, sport bike, whatever. It's a sport naked, but it is more of a sport bike. So it was, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be interesting getting used to, because I went from a DRZ 400 to this, so it was a big difference. Yeah, that sound is just amazing. It sounds so good, man. What's up, bro? So, yeah, guys. It sounds good. One thing that is amazing about this bike, which a lot of people who ride Ducatis or whatever, like the top of the line bikes, say that these brakes are squishy, but dude, to me, these brakes are fantastic. The front brakes are fantastic. They are super responsive. They're super easy. Like, I don't know. I think they're amazing. The back brake is a little squishy. I do understand where people are saying, it's a squishy back brake. And it is a little bit squishy, but dude, it still is pretty damn good to what I'm used to, I guess. So, I appreciate that. Woo! Alright. So, what are some things I want to do to the bike that I haven't done yet? Well, to be honest with you, I was thinking, it'd be kind of cool to do like a wrap or something on the bike. But to be completely honest with you, I have fallen in love with this color. I have never been a big person on white things, like cars, motorcycles, whatever, quads, just because, dude, they get so dirty. And I always thought, like, dude, it's gonna be so hard to take care of. But I'll be straight up with you guys, it's really not that bad. I just have to keep up on it, make sure it's clean. I clean it pretty much every time I get done riding it, and if I don't, then I'll clean it like every other time. And if you just do that, it's really not that bad. It's really not. But this color has, it's so beautiful. It's awesome. Oh, we got a turkey. Turkey. That's not a turkey, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, it's a vulture. I'm an idiot. Ew. That son of a bitch is dead. So, anyways, I got sidetracked. So the wrap thing, I was like, nah, that'd be silly. Whatever, I'm not gonna do that. So, wrap thing, nah. But, one thing I have been looking into is actually getting a tune for the bike, because, tell me if I'm wrong about this. I've done a little bit of research on it, and I'm kind of like, still iffy about, well, is it bad for the bike, is it not? I'm kind of confused here. But, as you guys can see, well, you guys can't see right there, hold on. Anyways, as you guys can see, the bike, it crackles, it pops, and it sounds amazing. I love it. But I've heard bits and pieces that, well, it's not the healthiest for the bike to do that, and you should get a tune so it doesn't do that. And I've heard people say, oh, I got my bike tuned or whatever, and now it sounds so much better, so much more clean, there's no crackle and pops. And I'm like, shit, is that bad for the bike? Like, I think it's not necessarily the healthiest, but is it gonna ruin my bike? I don't know. So I've been looking into getting a tune, because this bike right now has 115 horsepower, which is a good amount, but from the tunes, it'll eliminate that crackle and pop, which I love it. But I'm like, I don't want it to hurt my bike, so if it needs to be fixed, I want to fix it. But also, I can go from 115 horsepower to like 130 just with a quick tune. So I'm looking at doing that. Also, another thing is I like these handlebars, but I think that it would be kind of cool to get some Pro Taper ones that are a little bit more upright. It'll just make it a little bit more comfortable and not so much leaning over, I guess. But I don't know. I'm still debating on that. I want to get the tune before I do any of that more cosmetic stuff, I should say. Oh, it's windy out. Sorry if it's loud. Also, guys, it is amazing outside. It feels so good. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the plans for the bike so far. So as far as the review part, dude, I love this bike, and I wasn't even looking at getting this bike whatsoever. I was looking at getting an GSX-S750. and I really was stuck on an FZ-07. I'm like, I am going to get an FZ-07. I just had to find the right one, the right price, the right mileage, all that other stuff, but I'm not settling for anything else. I'm getting an FZ-07 and that's it. But lo and behold, I did not buy an FZ-07. I bought a GSX-S750. It's faster, it's heavier, it's a different kind of, this actually compares more to the FZ-09 than it does the FZ-07, with it being a 750 with a 4-cylinder, and the FZ-07 is, well, 689cc with a 2-cylinder V-twin, and the FZ-09 is a 3-cylinder with 115 horsepower as well. So this thing actually matches up to the FZ-09, and the FZ-09 is actually a little quicker than this as far as low end, but this high speed, I think it'll get out. I don't know, it might not. Now top speed for this thing, people say 165, 170. I have gone absolutely nowhere near that, nowhere. So I don't know. I don't know if I will ever actually reach the top speed. If I do, it'll be not on a public road. It'll be like on a track or something like that. It will not be on a public road. I would never do that, just because, number one, I don't want to risk it as far as, you know, me getting in trouble with the law, but also, yo, if there's like, yeah, no. But if you guys know more about the whole crackle and popple and skibbity bop bop, bro, let me know, because I really do want to know, because I don't know. What's up? What's up, a guy? What's up, bros? So, yeah, guys, this is my bike. Like I said, I absolutely love it. I hope you guys like it too, man. And I've been wanting to get a bike, actually, well, a street bike, really since I was about 13 years old is when I started watching moto vloggers and stuff like that. I've been riding dirt bikes my entire life, and you know, I worked hard in school, and you know, I started working hard as far as work goes, saved up a little bit of money, and I just kind of sent it, man. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna try and get that bike because it's at a really good price, and I want to go try and pick it up, and I did. Whoa! I love it, man. Sometimes in life you just gotta take the risk, and you just gotta act fast. It's like, yo, there's a good deal, let's go pick it up. Picked it up, boom. But anyways, guys, I want you to tell me some videos ideas. What do you guys want to see? Like, I was thinking of a couple ideas. I think it'd be kind of cool for me to get a bag on the back of my bike and do some door dashing on the motorcycle. I think that'd be so much fun. One of the YouTubers I watched, he did it with his FZ-07, and I'm like, yo, that would be fun. I'd actually be super interested in that. So I'm thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so back to our conversation. Sorry, that stoplight, no bueno. It's hot. I'm sweating now. Back to our conversation though. So if you guys are thinking about getting one of these bikes, yo, honestly, it's an amazing bike. I love it. It's heavy. That is one of the downsides of this bike, I guess, is people say, I mean, not people say, but it is one of the heavier bikes in this class. It's actually heavier than the FZ-07 and FZ-09, actually. I believe it comes in at 470 pounds wet, which is a pretty damn heavy bike. So, but I will say, when you're riding, I mean, it is very swervable, very movable. It is extremely, I mean, it's, yeah. I mean, you can whip this thing around all day. The weight really distributes once you get the speed, but when you're just, you know, hauling it around, whatever, backing it up, it is a heavier bike. I will say it is. But, you know, also another thing is I am a shorter person, so that was another kind of requirement, was I needed a flat foot. On the DRZ, I could not flat foot, so that was a requirement for me, was to be able to flat foot. And then this bike, I'm 5'8". I can flat foot on this just fine. And in fact, there's someone that's 5'7", he can also flat foot. But really under that, it's hard to flat foot on any bike without lowering it. So And for taller people, some were saying you know, the tucking, like it's gonna kill me because I'm taller. But my buddy, he's 6'2", he sat on it, he drove it, he says he's just fine, he's just comfortable. So right, now if you're looking to get in this bike and you're like, is this a good first bike? In my opinion, no. With my experience, as far as me going from a 400 to this bike, to the 750, I like the route that I took and not got a 600 Super Sport or a 750 or anything like that first, because I feel like it's very important to learn just these simple things about riding a bike on the road. Riding a dirt bike off-road and riding a bike on the road is a completely different ball field. So I think that starting on something that is manageable, you feel more comfortable on, and that you're not afraid of, is a lot better to start on the road. So starting on a 300, 400, a 650 even, that's better. I mean, and 650s are even pretty quick, but a Ninja 400, the MT-03, the R3, you know, those kinds of bikes. The DRZ 400 even is a fantastic bike, man. It's a dirt bike, it's not like a, you know, but you can get the SM. Yo, it's a fantastic bike to learn just the main things that you need to learn about the road on a bike, because it's different. It is, you gotta be comfortable with yourself as a rider, and then once you get there, that's not it. That's only like a third of it. You gotta be an extremely defensive and aggressive driver at the same exact time. So you have to kind of even that out and distribute that to where you are a comfortable rider, but you're also looking around you and being defensive and being ready. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a while. I'm not saying in any sort of way that I am an amazing driver. I've only been riding now for not even that long. I mean, as far as on the road, not even a year yet. So, but I'm saying with what I have experienced, this is not the best first bike. I would start on something that's a little bit more manageable. But if you guys are looking at the GSX-S750, yo, hands down, one of the funnest bikes I've ever driven. I've driven an R6, CBR 600RR. I haven't driven a liter bike, so I can't say that. I've driven an F07. It's just a fun bike, man. I don't know. Now, if I would have gotten a side-by-side good deal on F07 and this bike, I probably, honestly, would have probably got the F07 because I love that bike so much, and I'm still gonna get one day. I just want to wait for the right price, right time, right mileage, everything. But for this, it was brand spanking new, had 0 miles on. Actually, this specific bike was still in the crate from Japan. So with that being said, I was like, yo, I'm just gonna pick it up. It's brand new. It's a really good deal. Let's do it. And it's faster than the F07. I'll be able to experience what it is like to own and ride a sports bike every single day, pretty much. So that's exactly what I did, man. So I know I've said it like probably 4 or 5 times now, but yo, if you're in the market, pick the bike up. You will not regret it. It's an amazing experience. It's so smooth. The shifts are so smooth. Yo, I'm chilling at 50 miles per hour down this back road, and it is so smooth, man. It's such a comfortable ride too. And then if you drop a gear or 2 gears, yo, it's fast. Like, it'll go. Once you get into those, you know, 6, 7, 8,000 RPMs, bro, you are gone. Gone. It's fast. You gotta be careful. But when you're just chilling, yo, it's such a nice ride. Such a nice ride. Alright. Anyways, guys, I don't know how long this video is. I'm sure it's getting kind of lengthy. So I'm gonna trim down. This is gonna be a longer video, guys, so hopefully you guys made it to the end. If you did, thank you guys so much. I've been getting a ton of support about this motovlogging stuff, and it just excites me more and more because it's allowing me to do something that I truly love, and people are excited to watch the videos, and I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I want. So if you guys made it to the end, thank you guys so much. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. Comment down again what you guys want to see in the videos. Like I said, I think the DoorDash would be kind of cool. I'm trying to set that up. We'll see what happens. But just some other ideas, man. Let me know. And guys, just let me know some ideas if you guys want to see the bikes. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.